Awesome, talk awesome, talk awesome, it's awesome, talk awesome, talk awesome, talk awesome, talk awesome, talk awesome, talk.
welcome to Awesome Talk Season 26, Episode 5, on May 13th, 2026. Yay, we came upon the Twitch this day. Yo, hey, holler at your boy. And,
oh, my throat burns.
Yeah.
Is that really a burn? It's more like the feeling where you have to cough and it never stops, and you're like,
yes, I'm aware. Yes, I know the feeling.
I'm unhappy about it.
I pulled up this. Hold on a second. I wanted to. I thought this would be a funny way to. Hold on a second. Why is this not behaving? What are some classic boomerisms on Reddit? And right at the very top is one that says, you can't just apply for jobs online. You have to get out there, drop off resumes, call them every day, go pound the pavement.
Yeah, and also, if you want to get to the top, you just go start as a janitor, and then you'll work your way up.
Yeah. Eventually they'll discover you and your talent.
Like, let's just dissect that for a second, okay? Because
sure,
I don't think...
Oh, Pat's coming.
I don't think that I didn't have a friend growing up in the 90s whose parents didn't tell them, if they want to work at a company, get a job as the janitor and work your way up. Okay,
I was told.
Here's the thing: every boomer said that. So here's what I wonder: did they assume then that all of the people that owned companies were once janitors? Because if we reverse engineer the idea, wouldn't they have had to have assumed that too? Otherwise, their fucking whole rigmarole doesn't fucking pan out.
Right. Yeah. Everyone started at the bottom and worked their way up.
Everyone started specifically as a janitor for some reason.
Well, these are real. This is the real pull yourself up by your bootstraps generation, you know. I think they were, but I also think they were kind of force-fed some of that shit.
Yeah, but pull yourself up by your bootstraps doesn't even mean what people say. It was meant to be sarcastic. You can't pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You'll just fucking fall over.
Yeah, that's the way. Hey, Pat, what's up?
What's going on?
Oh, we're just we started off with some. I pulled up some boomerisms here on Reddit. Let's see. I've got shoes older than you. Oh, here's a good one. Afraid to look for a job. Afraid you might find one.
What? I've never heard that before.
Working hard or hardly working.
Eh.
My dogs are barking.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, that's a classic.
I think my father said that.
I think all of our fathers said that.
Or I don't know if he said that specifically, but he did refer to feet as dogs sometimes. I don't know if it was to say that in particular, but he did call them dogs.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
They also tend to do that thing where like they get change from a store and it's like 1978 and they're like, "Oh, that was a good year."
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. It's like, yo, dude, who is this for? Let's see.
Are you eating cereal?
Oh, okay.
Is it total?
I can hear your fan blowing.
Oh.
Yeah, and our fucking air conditioner.
That I don't hear. I hear an airplane or a helicopter going over our building right now. Here's one. I left home when I was insert age here, and I turned out fine.
The I turned out fine thing always kills me.
Yeah, I know. Everyone always says that. Well, my parents beat me and I turned out okay. It's like, bro, no, you didn't. You're all fucked up.
Yeah, according to who?
Yeah, who the hell told you you're okay?
Where's the third party perspective that you need to say things like that?
Some people do better without third party perspective. Some people they can't go on if that's a factor. That's an element they've got to work with. Let's see. They claim they turned out fine right after they scream in the face of a teenage girl because their coupon is expired.
Oh, to get a job, just go in there and give them a firm handshake.
Oh yeah, that was the first one I read that you weren't here for.
Oh.
It's you can't just apply for jobs online. You have to get out there, drop off resumes, call them every day, go pound the pavement.
Yeah. Can you guess what cereal I'm eating?
It
sounds
sounds
like
like
Captain Crunch.
it sounds like flakes for sure.
Oh, you can actually like hear it?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It
yeah,
sounds
it's
like
totally-
flakes that are soaking up. Am I right?
It's partially flakes, yes.
What's the other part?
The milk.
This
I mean, are
microphone's
there any
too
other
good.
solid objects in there? Or?
Yeah, there's other stuff in there.
Like pills.
Pills, yes. Pills. I got Xanax. I got
It's a real
Little
American
cocktail
cereal. Yeah.
No, it's Honey Bunches of Oats with almonds.
When you guys came home from school,
Yeah. I was just
were
thinking about
you
this yesterday.
supposed to do your homework before you were allowed out? And were you allowed to just do whatever?
I felt like it was kind of inconsistent. Like sometimes it was like sit down and do your homework, and other times it's like, yeah, I'll do it later. It felt like there was quite a bit of inconsistency there. And then by the time I'm in high school, I'm not even sure I'm not even sure if I'm doing my homework. I'm not sure what the fuck is going on at that point. After 16, it starts to get real crazy and blurry.
What about you, Pat? Did you have to do your homework as soon as you got home?
What's up, Adam?
No, I don't think I did.
Hmm.
Maybe when I was young.
Mm.
I always did it when I came home, or like if I had a friend with me, I wouldn't have to. Or something like that. I remember always doing it like just before dinner though.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I always had time to like I was always going to a friend's house or whatever. Sometimes I'd do homework the next morning.
Mm. Yeah, I must have done that. I kind of wish sometimes I could go back and watch a few different weeks of my life to try to fucking remember exactly what the hell it was I did to manage the day, because I can't remember clearly anymore. Like I can't, like I must have done homework on the bus. Like I must have rushed it in class before turning it in many times. But I can't like conjure up a clear memory of it. And that bothers me. I feel like I should be able to, at least like under some circumstance, have a memory that's clear.
I mean, the whole thing is repetition and routine. So it's like you remember the routine, you remember the thing, but you don't remember the exact of it because it's all the fucking same at a certain point.
I know that bigger projects were different though.
Yeah,
like
you
a
might
big-
remember specific things like that, but
Yeah, like a big book report or something like that is something that that would be something that would definitely get done.
Pat, do you remember any Gravity Hills that you went to as a teenager? Do you
What do you
even
mean?
know what the hell I'm talking about? I can't believe you and Rick both don't know what I'm talking about.
No. I did know what you were talking about, but it took me.
But it
my
took
memory
you a
minute.
while.
It took me
And
my
that's
memory a
just
minute, yeah.
unacceptably weird.
And I definitely went to one, and I was the one driving. I remember.
what's a
There's a
gravity?
bunch
What's
of
a
them.
gravity pill?
Okay, so it's like a hill,
Oh,
and
a
you
hill.
put your car in neutral at the bottom, and you roll backwards up it. And there's like lots of them all over the country, but there's one like a town over from where I grew up. And yeah, at first Rick didn't know what the fuck I was talking about.
It was weird because it's like you said the term, and like I felt like something I hadn't thought about in 30 years just suddenly like appeared in my head, and I was like, Gravity Hill. Like, God, damn! I remember somebody saying that to me, and then I remember going to it.
I never
And
called
now-
them. I never called them Gravity Hills though.
Hmm.
So I don't know. Makes sense though. It's just an illusion. It's not actually.
Yeah,
going
but that's what
uphill.
they're actually called, though. Like, that's what their name is.
Oh.
A gravity hill, or
Yeah.
magnetic hill, I guess some people call it, is a location where a slight downhill slope appears to be an uphill slope due to the surrounding landscape, creating an optical illusion where cars in neutral appear to roll uphill. It is caused by a hidden horizon, an obstructed view that tricks the brain into misjudging the true slope.
Yeah, I definitely did this.
People did it all over the fucking country, man.
Yeah. And it was definitely weird.
The one that was close to where I grew up, where me and Adam grew up, is like the town over from us. I feel like there were all of these different stories that people had about why it happened. Like
Magnetic pole
no,
was the
no,
big one.
the one that people always used to say was that like someone died in a car accident there, so they push you out of the way.
It's so stupid. It's so dumb.
But like, why would they push you in one direction and not just any direction? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think there were other stories. I think there were stories about it being close to a cemetery, which I don't think it actually was.
Like if my car slid sideways, I might buy the ghost is pushing the car thing a little bit more. But when I put it in neutral and it just rolls, it's like, nah, fuck you. That's not
So
enough.
Adam said that there's like 8 of them in New Jersey.
Okay, I don't know which one I went to. I wish I could remember that clearly. I just remember getting to a certain point and putting it in neutral and it rolling. That's the only memory I have. I have no idea who I was with. I don't remember what fucking year it was. Or even around.
Well, I mean, it's the 90s.
Probably it was the 90s. Probably, yeah. That and the Dancing Jesus.
It's so popular. Like, you can look up, like, there's like videos of people filming themselves driving down
Yeah,
this road.
yeah.
I mean, it's just like a fucking woodsy.
Adam says I'm the geek who brought a level and a laser and a bowl of water and checked away.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Have I ever told you about that road in Hawaii that like destroys cars if you have
No.
like a ham sandwich or something in the car?
Wait, what?
Like the car will just shut off if you have a ham sandwich in your car.
You know how many fucking people that would have had to happen to before they realized the thing that's linking them all is a ham sandwich?
Yeah, I mean there have to be so many ham
any
sandwich links
pork,
in that chain.
any pork in the car, and your
Yeah.
car is just gonna stop, and then you
What
throw
if
the
it's a
pork
live
out,
pig?
and you're fine.
What if the pig's alive?
I don't know, man.
And what if
It's
the
it's a
pig's alive
weird
and
thing.
safe?
You never heard of that?
No, I never heard of the fucking dangerous pork road of Hawaii.
Wait, Rick, look it up, please. I want to know about the pork road.
It has something to do with like the natives didn't like pork. They like it was like offensive to them to eat the.
Okay. All right, here we go. According to Hawaiian folklore, carrying pork over the Nuuanu Pali Highway on Oahu is considered dangerous because it is believed to cause car trouble, representing a taboo violation. Legend suggests that transporting pork, the embodiment of the pig god Kampuawa, into the territory of the fire goddess Pele will cause her to stall your vehicle.
See, I wasn't just making it up.
Yeah, I hear
Oh,
you.
I didn't think you were making it up. I just wanted to know what the pork lore was. it would have been an utterly fucking bizarre fucking thing for someone to make up.
Yeah, man, what a
Like,
crazy thing. Yeah, like how do you
Imagine
even
thinking that up.
Guys,
It's
I got
so
a great
specific.
idea. I got a great idea. We're gonna tell everybody that if you drive right over here and you have some kind of pork product in the car,
I've told people that before the internet. Excuse me, the internet was like a big thing, and they didn't believe me.
you told people what? That their car would stall if they had pork in it?
Uh huh. They were like, "No way, you're just making that shit up."
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What about a pork product?
Yeah, I think any pork.
What if a pig is driving the car?
That's what I was thinking.
You know, oh, okay, yeah, I'm glad I wasn't alone on that because my mind went there so long ago.
I mean, if it's a pig driving the car, it'll probably get better gas mileage or something.
I was gonna think that too. It was like there's probably like, fuck yeah, dude, you do your own thing.
I feel like it would break the curve.
Hell yeah. The pig god's like, hell yeah.
Exactly.
I feel like
Put
it would
some
break the
sunglasses on that pig.
Yeah, yeah. Now that pig's living the life. Driving cars. Got the pig god on his side.
I mean, when you have the pig god on your side, everything's good, right? Except if you have pork in your car. Then you're fucked, I guess, right?
I think the pig god would be way more likely to be friends with a vegan than a bunch
Than a
of
meat
fucking
eater.
yeah.
What if he's like,
You're
you
right.
know what? Fuck those cows, though.
Yeah,
He
but
might-
here's
he
the
might
thing,
be.
okay? If I was a pork god, and I
Yeah.
believe I might be, I wouldn't trust the people that say I only eat cows because that's like really close to the line. Like one day beef might be hard to get, and suddenly you're looking over at the pork, like, maybe
but I
it
mean,
doesn't
we're all-
matter if I'm friends with the pork
that's-
god.
Right,
That's
right,
when
right.
you
But we're
fall
all
out of
mammals.
favor of pork god, you know?
Well, that's why I won't even fucking take my chances, okay? Be friends with the fucking people that eat plants.
Listen, I will tell you though, strategically speaking, if you are the pork god, it probably is in your best interest to be friends with the cow god.
What if he just doesn't like the cow god and he's like, fuck that guy, I hope you eat all the cows?
I just think it's a bad
It's
look. I feel
that's
like
a really slippery slope. That's
Yeah,
all I'm
Like,
saying.
what if you get favor from the pig god if you eat cows because he just doesn't like them and he's like, every time you get a steak, you get a little favor.
This is exactly like that Chick-fil-A advertisement. Do you remember? Do you remember
Yeah.
the billboards
Yep.
where it was the fucking
cow was kicking the shit at everybody. Yeah.
no, the one that had the cows on top of each other's shoulders and they're painting a message on the billboard that said
It
eat
says,
more
"Eat
chicken.
More chicken, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Would the pig be driving a car with flashy lights? Hi-oh.
I mean, like strobe lights?
Listen. I think if we go that route, I think we're changing the meaning
Yeah.
of the word too much. Now we're straying
Anyway,
so far that we're not breaking
you
the
know
curse
what?
anymore.
Rick, can you please ask AI if a pig god existed, would the pig god be friends with meat eaters that don't eat pork, or would the
I got
pig
it.
god be more likely to just be friends with people who eat plant-based?
Okay, hold on.
Statistically speaking, and we already know which one.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
Like,
I mean,
from
pig
his
god's greedy.
perspective, there's
Pig
either
god
there's
might just
Okay, here
be
we
like,
go,
eat every
guys.
fucking thing.
I'm gonna crank this up here. Gemini, if there was a pig god, do you think it's more likely for that pig god to be friends with the cow god or be at odds with the cow god? And do you think that the pig god would be more inclined to be more friendly to vegans, or would the pig god be friendly with other meat eaters? Because, like, humans are meat eaters, even though we're all mammals. So, just theoretically, and you can get creative with it. What do you think?
you missed my question.
That's an interesting thought experiment. I suppose if both gods were seen as protectors of their kind, they might clash over things like land or resources. But maybe they'd find common ground in their shared love of rolling around in the mud. As for their followers, a pig god might sympathize with vegans who avoid pork, but then pigs are also omnivores, so they might appreciate that part of human nature too. What do you think?
I don't know. There's just so much to think about, you know?
Just
It really is a fun one to play with. There are so many ways you could imagine it going.
I wonder
Is
if
there
the
one part
AI
of the
is, like,
scenario
ever
you find
wondering,
the
is this
most
guy on
compelling?
drugs?
Maybe the relationship with the dog?
Like, is this guy on drugs right now, or is he drunk? Are they
Which
allowed
guy?
to ask?
Well,
You know, the person asking the question.
there you have it. I mean, so I think it's probably for in their best interest to be friends.
I mean, yeah, but probably in their best interest to be friends because they know that they have to be careful of the fucking meat eaters.
I mean,
Specifically.
they do be disputing over land, though, apparently.
Because you know
Yeah.
exactly what would happen, right? You have some fucking YouTuber who's like, today we're not just going to make a burger. We're going to make the biggest motherfucking cow
Yeah.
god burger. And
Right.
it's going to be like from here to like up to the fucking sky, 8,000 layers of beef patties. And he just opens his mouth as wide as the earth and eats the
Yeah.
whole disgusting thing. That's what
Yeah.
would fucking happen. A bunch of people would try and poach the fucking pig god and the fucking cow god so they could put him on their fucking food channel.
I think if you put a steak in front of a pig god, he would eat that shit
That's what I think.
in a heartbeat.
Yeah, because pigs will eat meat. But cows don't.
I don't think the cow god would eat the pig, but no, definitely
But
the other
pig
way
god
around.
would eat everyone. You know, it's a good way in Red Dead Redemption 2 to get rid of a body is to just throw it in the pig fucking pen.
Yeah, you could do that.
You know, because the
I think
pigs eat
that
they eat
ultimately the cow
the
god,
corpses.
the cow god should be in charge of everything.
I agree. Cow god's
Isn't that what the Indians said?
yes, in India the cow is sacred.
Is it only Indian cows?
I
Or
think
all
it's just
cows?
cows.
I think it's just cows.
Specifically cows or steer or what?
I'm not really sure about how far away it gets from a basic cow, but
Like
I know it's cows.
like an Angus. You think Angus falls under that
Probably.
category?
Probably.
Yeah, I would think so. Sure. I mean, that's part of it. Part of the cow lineage. Calineage. Calineage sounds like a last name. Hi, I'm
Anything
Jacob
bovine.
Calineage.
Adam said anything bovine.
I'm Bovine Calineage. That's a good name.
Is it anything bovine?
Yes. Well,
Would that be like a what were those things called? I wanted to say yam. Yak.
is a
Yes, I
yak
think
a
a yak.
bovine?
I don't know, I imagine.
A yak
don't
is an
think
amazing
it
looking
is.
creature.
I
Let's
don't.
pull
Is
up a
it?
yak.
Is a yak a bovine?
Yeah, I think a yak's a bovine.
Also known as a hairy cattle or a grunting ox,
I mean, that's
or a
kinda...
domestic yak or a Tartary ox. Long-haired domesticated cattle. Oh, I guess it is a bovine. Man, they're so cool. Dude. Oh man, there's like white ones.
Yeah, yaks
I've
are
never-
pretty neat.
Oh. Oh, okay, wait. So there's a difference between a yak and a Highland cow, even though they look super similar.
Yeah, this is actually one of the most famous ones I'm pulling up right now.
They're
you ever
so
see-
fucking
Did you-
cool.
Did
Right
you?
here from Ren and Stimpy?
Oh my god, I forgot about that guy. Did you ever hear of the cow that has like extra butts? Or not actual butts, but like it's got like extra muscle
The one,
on his
are you
whole
talking
hind
about
section.
they're talking about those brown animals that have like really developed
They have like double
glutes.
muscle.
they
It's
have like big glutes. They look like
Super- yeah,
fucking
like
they look like
Glute abs.
they look like centaur asses.
Yeah.
I think they're what they're like called something German blue or something like that, or something
Is a
weird.
centaur sexy?
It's called yeah, Belgian blue. Yeah, Rick,
Belgian
you gotta
blue.
look at them, dude. They're so like
Put a Belgian blue up there so
the
Belgian
part
blue.
about
that
it
shit
that's
looks like it's
awful
fucking
is that
weird.
this isn't natural. People fucking did this, and the
Yeah.
poor animal has
Yeah,
to
it's
fucking
awful.
suffer.
Oh,
It's
here it is. Yeah, I've seen this.
horrifying.
Here we go.
I bet you
Hold
they
on,
could just kick the fuck out of you though.
This motherfucker,
They
I am not
fucking
fucking
should.
with ever.
Like, how could you do that to an animal and fucking be okay with yourself?
I think it wasn't genetically altered though. They just bred them that way, didn't they?
Like,
I
yeah, but
don't-
it's
actually
like
don't
a
know.
pug. Pugs were bred to look that way, and now they all have
Right.
fucking breathing
Now he's
problems.
like,
Like,
a breathing problems
just so
and
they
shit,
can
yeah.
look cute.
I mean, the only thing this guy's got a problem with is probably, kicking
Probably
kicking the
nobody.
So
guys
basically,
off.
I ain't
all right,
fucking
so
with him,
this
that's
is what
for
it is.
sure.
Okay, this particular animal
Is that
has
a male or a female?
has a natural occurring mutation, but then they breed it to perpetuate the mutation.
I see. Yeah,
So
yeah.
that way it can make more meat.
Speeding along evolution,
Yeah.
maybe.
But I hear the meat's not even that great because it's kind of like tough. or
Listen, the
something.
best meat in the world. Listen, you guys aren't going to believe this, man, but the best meat in the world in 10 years is going to be the stuff they grow in a lab. It's going to be the most perfect, most succulent, most amazing meat.
It's gonna be like mush though because
Nope. It will absolutely be indistinguishable from the best steak you've ever had in your life. I promise.
no, but well, unless they run electrodes through it or something like to get it like moving with electricity, it's never gonna.
You eat all your
Be-
meat while it's still moving.
It's gonna no. I mean, I'm saying you're gonna have to build the muscle. It's not gonna just come out
No,
firm
it's
like
gonna,
that.
It's gonna just.
It's gonna
make
be
muscle.
just mush. You're gonna just bite into it, and it's gonna be like nothing.
Everybody's gonna be so mad about it at first, but it's gonna be better than actual steak, and it's gonna blow everyone's mind.
I mean, I would love it, but they would have to figure out a way to like work it so it actually like it's gonna be like veal. You know how veal doesn't move?
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Veal
like
is
that.
disgusting.
It might just be better to just, grow, just have a lab where you just grow just grow the legs. Keep the legs running, keep the legs fed. It's got no soul, no brain, no body, and then you just, whack it to pieces and turn it into meats.
You think it would be more expensive to keep just legs running on a treadmill
Legs.
constantly, or an actual cow?
Probably, I think the treadmill's probably cheaper.
You think so? I mean, you'd have to have it hooked up to IVs and everything.
Well, yeah, because it needs nutrients. It's,
Yeah, but
it's
the
more like a
cows that you
plant.
eat already are fucking hooked up to that shit. They have fucking holes carved in
But
their
how's it gonna
stomach.
digest all that and like actually get it to the muscle? You're gonna have to
I know,
figure
you'd
out
have
a
to, like,
delivery system.
Yeah, you have to make an asshole in its feet.
Just the hind quarter of the cow running around, just the ass and legs and
Yeah, just a protruding
intestines.
asshole out the hoof.
goddamn
It's
man-made
awful.
horrors, you know?
Yeah, it's a horror. It's a horror.
Yeah,
That's not what I
man.
mean when I talk about lab-grown meat is going to be. There's going to be so many less killed animals. There's so many less.
I mean, they could probably just hook up like a whole long rack of these fucking things to like an electrode and just
Yeah.
have them wiggling around for a while.
Yeah. You just I'll take that
Like,
wiggler
for a whole day or so.
Yeah, I'll take that
Oh,
wiggling
God.
piece of steak right there. Which filet mignon you want? Oh, the one over there that's doing the back.
If you are just growing meat and calling it whatever, you might as well just sell fantasy meat. Like if I was if I was like a
It sounds like
company like Beyond Burger, Impossible Burger, and all those
Yeah.
companies,
Sure.
they are mimicking beef. And it tastes like it. And
What do think
you
they're
know,
gonna do with
whatever.
that woolly
But
mammoth?
But if here's the thing, like Beyond has recently gone through a lot of financial problems and they have been expanding their protein line to get away from just fake, quote unquote, fake meat. But if I had a fake meat company, I would make sure that there was zero competition. So I would put out like unicorn meat, dragon meat. Like if you're just making it anyway, it's not
right.
the thing you're saying it's supposed to taste like. So
right,
why don't
right.
you just say it's
Just
whatever
call it
the
whatever.
fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, this is hobbit meat.
Oh, we're
The
not
thing
eating
is, what
fucking
I'm-
Hobbit.
I think
Hobbit
that,
meat.
like my thing is like they're gonna be able to just electrocute it or whatever to get it to wiggle around and stuff, but they're not gonna be able to like heal it properly. You know, because
What
it's
is
all-
the electrocution?
it's
Why
All of
are
it's
we
going to be
electrocuting
manufactured. It's
everything?
all going to be manufactured. It's going to be, imagine it like
Well, 'cause
3D printed.
what's meat without life to it? You're gonna have to run some kind of electricity through it.
It does. It
Hey,
will be. It will.
I
be,
don't understand
life will not
why.
be necessity. It
What's
Because
will
it's
not
gonna be
meat?
mush
necessity.
otherwise. What do
What's
you
meat
mean?
without life? Without
It's gonna
life?
be absolute mush.
That's what I want to call
That
this
sounds like a
episode.
severe cannibalistic streak.
What's meat without life?
Life in it.
I'm saying you're gonna have to build the muscle. It's not gonna just
No,
become
you're
that.
not. You know how many things exist that create resistance, texture,
Sure.
all of those things.
It's all going
It's
to be 3D
not like
printed.
the only thing that, it's not like the only thing that does that is, electrocuted,
Life, electrocuted life.
alive meat.
It's not gonna
So
taste like
legs-
the it's not gonna be the same. It's gonna be weird.
It's going to be better.
It's gonna be like eating pate or something.
So we're going to need the legs running on the treadmills then.
Yeah,
Imagine what that
you're gonna
farm
need
looks
that.
like.
It's the only like you're gonna need to build the muscle after it's grown. You're gonna
You
need
go
to
to the
tear
farm.
it. You're gonna need to let it rebuild and heal itself, and then over and
Dude.
over again.
So you
Like-
not just that it has to be an alive meat, it has to be an alive meat that went through some shit.
It's gotta do
Yeah.
the experience, or else it's not that.
They're going to mimic all that. They're going to mimic all of it. They're going to speed the process up and they're going to mimic it.
That's
Won't
what I
be able
mean.
to
Like,
tell the
how are they
difference.
gonna mimic it though? That's gonna be so fucking weird.
I don't know. That's what we have AI for. AI
Like, you're
is
just
going
gonna
to
like bathe all the meat in like red blood cells. So like,
AI is going to figure that shit out so fucking fast. It's
oh
going to figure
god,
out everything. AI is the key to everything. It's the key to living forever.
the whole process in my mind is just horrific. To get this thing actually to be like normal meat.
Dude, imagine you have a meat 3D printer in your house.
It's
And
not
you
gonna
want
be
filet
the same
mignon.
though.
You want filet mignon, you just hit the fucking button, you have filet mignon, and you can't tell the difference. It's that fucking perfect.
No, it's not.
And you'll be able to just put in exactly how you want it cooked, how you want it seasoned, everything will be done.
I mean,
I'm talking some real fucking Back to the Future 2 shit here.
So
Yes.
disgusting.
Give me my lab grown meat. Sarah, should we go to our break right now?
I
Is
mean,
that
at
what we
that
should
point,
do?
you could just build anything from molecules.
That's what I'm hoping for, because I'm hoping that they'll be able to rebuild your liver and rebuild your lungs and rebuild your kidneys and rebuild everything. That's going to be part of it.
How,
It's not
how
just
would
it's
that
not
look?
just for steaks. It's not just
How
for
would that
barbecues.
look? Like your refills of molecules. You have a bag of molecules. Like
Yeah.
how's that gonna work?
Pulling out my bag, my molecule bag.
I got fucking carbon molecules here. I got fuck. I got some oxygen. I got some. Like, how's that gonna work?
I don't know. Sarah, should I cut to our break?
Sure, I want to get something to drink anyway.
Yeah, I figured that you did. Okay, so I'm gonna cut to our break, guys. So we're gonna be back in 5 minutes, folks. But in the meantime, you guys can get yourself a drink or simply sit mesmerized as you watch this for 5 minutes. And welcome back to Awesome Talk, season 20. The fuck is it? Season 20, 26, episode 5, on May 13th, 2026. Hi, you back?
Okay. I've been making a lot of Italian ices in the past couple weeks.
Your camera is not on.
Really? That doesn't make any sense because it's totally on.
Okay, hold on. It might just be lagging.
Well, anyway,
Okay.
Pat, when you think of flavor combinations, like for example, lemon lime often are put together, and then like there's tropical, quote unquote tropical, and tropical is usually like pineapple, mango, and whatever. What combination do you think of that includes watermelon?
Strawberry usually.
Watermelon, strawberry?
Yeah.
What do you think, Rick? When you think of any flavor combinations with watermelon, what comes
I would
to
say
mind?
strawberry watermelon though. It rolls
Okay.
off the tongue better.
Yeah,
You
I
are
understand.
breaking up real bad, Sarah.
Yeah,
I
I
don't-
can't see you at all either.
Yeah.
Oh
you're
my
not
God,
there, and your
everything looks
audio's breaking up.
completely normal to me. That's the annoying part. Is like everything looks like it's working totally fine for me.
Leave the call and come back.
Technology.
Yeah. There we go. All right.
Denied. Yep, there you are.
Oh, there we go.
right,
Everything's
Rick.
working now.
Can you think of any flavor combinations that include watermelon?
So, okay, so years ago, something came out. It was like a icy that it was watermelon with fucking chocolate chips in it. And the chocolate chips were meant to sort of
Look like
mimic-
watermelon seeds.
Correct, yes.
Yeah.
Weird.
How'd that taste together? Was it like milk chocolate or dark chocolate?
I don't remember. But it was
Well,
a
I-
thing.
Anyway,
know if
how
it's
did
still a
they
thing.
taste together? As a combination, how were they?
I mean, again, I'm not really sure I remember, but it's not the first thing that comes to mind when I think of what goes with watermelon.
Like watermelon lime is the only thing I can think of that is typically a combination for watermelon.
I would say maybe lemon, but
Is
I
is
can't.
watermelon?
I never.
Yeah,
seen,
lemon
I've
and
never
watermelon.
seen it.
Yeah, lemon and watermelon, I think, do end up together a lot in fruit juices.
I've never seen it, but I've seen strawberry watermelon stuff many times.
Oh, maybe a watermelon blueberry. Watermelons and blueberries go together very
What
nicely.
the fuck?
Yeah. Like if you're gonna fill up, listen to me, okay? Take my word for it.
Let me tell you
If you're gonna
something.
fill up a fucking watermelon with liquor, you should put some grapes and blueberries up in that motherfucker as well, and some cherries. Why not?
I'm looking it up.
Eat those motherfucking alcoholic blueberries.
Okay, watermelon pairs best with refreshing, citrusy, and sweet fruits like strawberries, lime, pineapple, mango, and blueberries.
Wow, we fucking practically nailed it. We didn't say pineapple, but is
But we might
watermelon-
have.
Is watermelon considered a tropical fruit? It's not, right? Like they grow that in like New Jersey, right? Like
It's not tropical, but it's
tropical feeling, isn't it?
it's not northern either. It's like southern.
Watermelon is considered a tropical or subtropical fruit originating in Africa and requiring hot, sunny climates above 77 degrees to thrive.
Yeah.
I tried to grow watermelons once as a kid, and I grew these. They ended up being these tiny little watermelons like this big, and they looked like big watermelons, but they were little, and they didn't get any bigger than that.
That's cool.
Yeah, but baby watermelons are good.
No, it was an utter failure. They were supposed to be big. They just fucking didn't. They didn't grow.
Did you ever see the cubed
Did
watermelons?
you try to grow them out of like just the regular seeds from the you got from a watermelon?
No, I probably would have bought seeds at the time and taken them out of a packet. I had a whole garden I was running at the time along the whole side of my house.
I was gonna say probably Monsanto is the reason that you got small ones.
Yeah, I know. They fucking
Mm.
they stunted my watermelon
They
growth.
stunted your watermelon
It's
growth.
totally likely.
Yeah. They're like, we don't want this kid to have big fucking watermelons he grew
Big
himself.
watermelon all over you.
Yeah. Big watermelon really fucked me.
Yeah, they did. Big melons.
Yeah, big melon fucked me good.
Big melons really got you.
Yeah.
It sounds like Big Melon forced you to have Little Melon.
Big melon gave you little melons. Gave you 8 cups.
Big melon gave me the melons it felt I deserved. You're not squeezing any fruit juice out of those. They were too small for even like a garlic smasher.
I mean, for all the juice you get out of a watermelon, I'm surprised you don't really see like watermelon juice more often.
There
It's
is.
becoming more of a thing now.
We have it in the
Yeah.
fridge right now, but
Yeah.
it is not something that's easy to fucking get. That's for sure.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's probably because it's too hard to like. It's already like these huge things, and to sell them is a pain in the ass, and like,
God, but they produce so much juice.
and it's probably
Why isn't-
worth more without juicing it.
Like, go ahead and sugar that shit up. Sugar it up like you do orange juice and fucking pack it and sell it. You get so much juice out of one melon.
They probably just juice the ones that don't look good. You know,
Probably.
like a
Almost
whole
definitely, yeah.
area
Man, I
full
want
of them.
motherfucking star melons squashed into my juice. I want motherfucking king melons. I don't want no fucked up melons. I want good melons. in
Man,
my
that's
juice.
some ableist.
Well, you don't get to
fucking
choose
shit.
your melons. You're
I'm
getting
not
all
being
the fucked up
ableist
ones.
about the melons. I'm just saying that I want the best juice.
Now you're getting all the
Mhm.
disabled juice. That's all
I
you're
just
getting.
don't know why you're having a problem with melons that don't look like, your typical melon having a problem making juice that's acceptable to you. Like
Listen,
maybe
if
the
I- if
melon
I-
doesn't want to fucking give you the juice. How about
If I
that?
got a melon that maybe a cow was gnawing on and now it's got some infection, I don't want juice from the infected cow mouth melon.
Yeah, you're more likely to get an infection by drinking the milk from the fucking cow.
I just want I want the juice from whatever kind of melon is the sweetest. Just give me the sweetest juice. And if
Well,
that
it's
means you give me
probably
the
a
fucked up
pineapple.
melons,
It's probably pineapples, really.
no. I mean when it comes to watermelon specifically. But
Well,
yeah, for
you know
pineapples
what?
too. Anything
Yeah,
really.
but beggars can't be choosers. How about that?
I suppose that's true. Give me the Misfits.
Just get
market.
whatever fucking juice.
Give me the
comes
Misfit
your way.
market juice.
I mean, we had Misfits Market for like 5 years. We weren't complaining about getting ugly fruit.
Dude, the gnarled tomatoes were great.
Yes, they fucking were actually, and
Yeah,
it was
they're good.
awesome.
Yeah. I just want sweet juice.
There's a brand of chips that makes chips.
There's a couple chip brands that make chips.
That they use like ugly potatoes or some shit, like not
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they advertise it. I forget what it's
Yeah.
called.
They're called uglies.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Eh.
Like, why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah, if I'm getting a cheaper tater. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting the same flavor. I
But
like
it's
a
the
good
same
gnarled
thing. You're
tater.
getting all the ones that you don't want.
No.
I'm happy with them.
You're okay
Here's the
with
thing.
chips.
Here's the thing, but if
with
you're turning them
fucked
into
up looking
chips,
ones, but not juice.
but if you put look, listen, if the juice is sour, I don't care.
Speaking,
right?
all right, can we just go back
I don't
to
want
the,
a shallow
the
melon.
juice? Okay, so the point here was just that I've made a million fucking Italian ices
Yes,
recently.
there's been a lot
I've
of
made
Italian ices.
watermelon, cantaloupe, chocolate, lemon. I don't know if I've done anything else, but anyway, my big goal here is pina colada. That's when I've made it to the top tier of Italian ice making, and I'm trying to dip the toes into experimenting with flavor combinations.
I would stay away from toe flavor.
I would too. Like, I'm not a big lemon person, like lemon ice person, so lemon lime or whatever, but like orange and something or whatever. Like, what flavor combinations would you want to see in an Italian ice?
Oh,
And
what are those things
fruit.
called?
What things?
Tangerines?
Okay.
That would probably be good.
But as a combo with what? Tangerine and what?
Oh, like orange and cranberry is probably pretty good.
It
I
would
li-
be
I
so
love-
fucking hard to make cranberry. Well, I guess I can just use cranberry juice.
I love orange and cranberry combo.
Okay. Orange cranberry Italian ice.
Good luck with that.
What
And
about you, Rick?
not like cranberry cocktail. It's really hard to find actual cranberry juice. You ever notice that?
No, because I rarely buy it. It's probably the number one fastest my blood sugar would climb from a juice is cranberry juice and pineapple juice.
To get
So I don't get
fucking
it.
pure cranberry, it's like impossible.
And expensive as shit. It's like fucking all of a sudden a fucking cranberry juice goes from $3 to fucking
No, I mean-
$19.
When you get it pure, it's like a bottle like this big. Like it's fucking nothing. It's like this, and it's expensive. Everything else, all the big ones, that's not pure cranberry. It's all watered down because cranberry is super fucking potent, and nobody wants to drink it like that.
Rick, come up with a flavor combination that would be good in an Italian ice.
I think a
Raspberry.
cherry Coke.
I think some black raspberry, red raspberry together.
Mm.
Love a good raz. Razzle dazzle.
They used to have root beer flavor.
I don't know. Just drink a soda.
Yeah, but a cherry Coke icy is really good. Like a cherry Coke slushy from 7-Eleven is so good. I haven't had one in years and years.
I guess.
I want to make the ultimate Italian ice. I even looked up how to accomplish bubblegum flavor naturally.
Gross.
I'm not really someone that ever would order the bubblegum Italian ice. I've eaten it before. I know what it tastes like, but I never bought it. But I want to know if I can accomplish it.
What about fucking... Fuck, what was that?
I'm just gonna look
it
up.
was there.
I'm gonna look up an Italian
Cotton
ice.
candy.
See, that's like the nastiest of all flavors.
It's better than bubblegum, I think.
Really? I don't agree.
When do you eat bubblegum?
I love gum.
Why do you associate swallowing with bubblegum
But the
flavor?
thing is, I wouldn't go out of my way to buy the bubblegum flavor. I just want to know if I can recreate the bubblegum flavor.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was like a challenge juice.
Reminds me of
Yes.
like medicine or toothpaste from when you're a kid.
All right, I'm
Robitussin
looking up
flavor.
Italian ice.
Remember all the
Menus.
bubblegum flavor shit when we were kids? Gross. I wonder if they still make bazooka.
God, I love Grape Bazooka. I love it.
Whenever I had bazooka, it was like a fucking hockey puck. It was so dried
Yeah,
out.
it's hard as fuck. But then
Years
it's
later, they
delicious
came
once
out with
you
the soft.
If you get it fresh, it's not hard. Did you know that? It's not
Yeah,
like a
it's
fucking
soft.
rock when you get it like normally. But nobody ever like has a new batch. It's always shit that's been sitting there forever.
I've had it new a couple of times, but almost always it's been hard.
Yeah. I think one time I had it and it was soft, and I was like, "Wait a second, what is this?" I was like, "Is this new or something?"
Okay.
He was like, "No, it's just fresh." I was like,
So
"What
I'm
the fuck?"
I'm looking at the menu of an Italian ice place. Their flavors are lemon, watermelon, grape, cherry, bubblegum, green apple, fruit punch, pina colada, and bleh, mango. I need to make grape flavor.
I like mango flavor. I don't like mangoes though.
Mangoes are fucking gross.
Uh, Pina colada sounds fine.
I don't think I've ever had a good mango.
Because there aren't any.
Not around here, probably. You probably have to go to a country where they're actually grown.
Why is it so
We have a lot of
hard?
shit fruit in this country. Like our fruit is terrible. Not around here, probably. Like our kiwis and everything is just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
How do you ruin this?
Lemonade is an interesting flavor. Or well, I
Kiwi
guess
strawberry.
that's a good one, Pat. That's a very, very good idea.
That was always one of my favorite flavor combos, kiwi
That's
strawberry.
a great idea, man.
What about pineapple orange? Like, if you ever gotten like pineapple
Yeah,
orange
pineapple
juice,
orange
it's
is
delicious.
great. I fucking love that. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had that those two things put together before.
Those two flavors intensify one another.
They used to
so
have
much.
do you remember when they used to have like tangerine juice?
No. Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yes.
That shit was so fucking good, but like you could never find it anywhere. And I've never seen it. I haven't seen it in fucking ever since I was probably a kid.
All right. So I'm looking at another Italian ice menu, and this is what they have on their list. Caribbean lime, Myers lemon. Okay, I'm just going to say what the fuck it is. I don't have to say all the cutesy names. Lime, lemon, fruit punch, mango, cherry, blue raspberry, pink lemonade, which I think sounds awesome. Watermelon, Hawaiian pineapple, chocolate, cotton candy, grape, Swedish fish flavor, strawberry banana, rainbow, margarita, and vanilla chip. I've had vanilla chip before, and it was so fucking good.
Did you say vanilla chip?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
It's white Italian ice that's vanilla, and it has really small bits of chocolate chip in it.
Oh, nice.
And the chocolate chips are like really frozen solid.
Here's an orange juice bubble gum that once came out. Here's the 5 Alive drink that I just remembered. And this made me think maybe an Ecto Cooler flavor.
Yo, Ecto Coolers, yo.
Right?
I don't know what that tastes like.
You never had an Ecto Cooler? I think is it back now? Did they bring it back because of the demand?
We had one in our refrigerator for a while. I don't know what the fuck happened to it, but I never drank it. That was like, I don't know, 10 years ago.
The blue raspberry I'm always a fan of. I'll always be okay with the blue raspberry. It's not even a real thing. It's like a manufactured flavor that I love.
I think that
like
the
raspberries.
number one flavor would be Dimetap.
I love raspberry preserves. So good.
I like
It's got seeds in it, but yeah, whatever. I don't care.
I want to look up if Dimetap still tastes the same.
Oh, Dimetap. You know, I said Robitussin earlier, but
Ew.
I think I meant Dimetap.
I want to make Italian ice out of that. I can remember the flavor in my brain. Yes, grape Dimetap is generally considered to still taste the same, maintaining its iconic grape candy or flat grape soda flavor. While the active ingredient formula has changed, the signature taste that has been popular for over 50 years remains the same.
Hell yeah!
It is
you gotta keep
often
the good stuff
described.
intact.
It is often described by fans as tasting like a purple Jolly Rancher.
Fans.
The best. It's the best flavor ever. It's the most delicious flavor.
I felt that way about Pepto-Bismol when I was a kid.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? It's so fucking phlegmy.
I would shake the bottle up super hard, and I would run into the kitchen, and I would sneak a glug of it.
Gross.
Because it was so delicious.
Ugh.
I gotta go what?
Pepto-Bismol.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I would just take a
Gross.
big fat glug of it.
Oh my god, it's like drinking
So good.
chalk.
I could taste
Yeah.
it right now, and it tastes so good.
Yeah, all that stuff usually made it worse for me. Like,
Mm.
just the, oh,
Well, I had stomach problems growing up, so I was always taking Mylanta or Pepto-Bismol or some shit. But I like the Pepto. I liked the Pepto. You know what? Sarah, I gotta be honest with you, man. I'm not really sure I remember what Dimetap tastes like. It's been absolutely so long since I've had any Dimetap ever. Like I'm just like I kind of want to get it just to remember.
Man, that sucks for you. Because it's one of the greatest flavors you could imagine eating.
Yeah.
It's the best. Like, I don't like artificial flavoring except artificial grape flavoring. It's the only artificial flavoring that I like. And Dimetap has the most delicious. It tastes like, they're right. It does. It tastes almost exactly like a grape Jolly Rancher would taste. Yeah.
Wow.
It's so good. And like, it's so, like, powerful. Like, it's such a strong grape flavor.
Mm.
How come watermelon and grape don't go together?
I feel like they're supposed to because
They feel like they do in my brain.
any party I've ever been to where someone has hollowed out a fucking watermelon and like put other fruit in it with cut up watermelon, there's always been fucking grapes in it. Usually green grapes.
Well, I mean, you'd think because like they're the same shape. It's just one's
I
small.
feel like they're similar.
like
One's a baby version of the
They're
other.
like,
Yeah.
like a large grape over here,
They both grow on vines,
right?
you know? They're
If-
both oblong.
Why not grape flavor if grape shape,
Why not?
or other way
Maybe-
around?
Maybe
How
if
come
you
how
let
come
a
grapes
grape-
don't taste like little watermelons?
Maybe if you let a grape grow up, it turns into a watermelon flavor.
We just never let them grow up, dude. We
Yeah.
slaughter them as children.
Yeah.
Damn.
They're screaming while we're turning them into wine,
No,
We're
we need to
grinding
go to
up.
school.
stomping them with bare feet on top of watermelon babies to make wine.
Damn.
Help us.
I think what you had was a watermelon baby.
That was a definite watermelon baby. That was a small watermelon.
You sure you just didn't like plant it early enough or something? Like maybe you just didn't get it in
I'm
the ground.
absolutely not sure about that, Pat. No, by no means am I sure about that. I probably fucked it up to some. I mean, I was like 12 years old, maybe.
Yeah, if you plant shit too late, it won't come to full fruition usually by
But
harvest season.
I did successfully grow a lot of things because my grandpa was really good at it, and I would try to mimic what he was doing. And I tried to get fancy with some things and do things he never did, and I was just trying it out. And I tried out watermelon, and they started to grow, and it looked pretty promising at first. But I really think that where I was growing the stuff probably wasn't ideal. Like a lot of the ground, I really had to work and turn over and change to get it to be workable even. And I just feel like it just probably wasn't nurturing enough for watermelons. They take a lot, and they take a lot of water. But I grew some damn good tomatoes, and I grew some great peppers, and I grew great eggplants, and I grew great cherry tomatoes. A lot of really excellent cherry tomatoes.
One time I had a regular tomato plant that lived for like almost 3 years, and its last tomato was about the size of a cherry tomato. And like put everything it had into it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna squeeze out one more for
And
you.
it had like barked veins going around it, like it was like protecting this last fucking tomato that it was gonna give the world.
Yeah, yeah.
And
See,
I
that's
fucking
the one that
I
you
ate
should
it,
plant
and it was like one of the best tomatoes I ever had in my life. I was like, what the
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah. You should have saved a single seed and planted it.
That's like the first line of a poem.
I was like,
Take this-
it put everything it had into this. What else am I gonna do with it? You
Yeah.
know,
So you just like
I
rub
have
it
to-
all
I
over
have
your
to-
face.
I have
Yeah.
to honor it by eating this. And
Right.
it was definitely the best tomato ever.
Did you just
Thank
eat it
you.
raw?
Oh yeah. I just washed it and ate it.
Hmm.
But yeah, 2 year tomato or whatever it was. Almost 3 years, I think. It lasted through the winter a couple times.
So this same tomato plant continuously kept producing.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
But like not like anything good. Or it was like weird stuff the second year. It wasn't like normal tomatoes, but that one tomato that the end of it, it was like a perfect little tomato with like a weird like skin at the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah.
I just didn't eat that, but the rest of it was like perfect.
Yeah. The little tomato plant that could.
Yeah. I had a basil plant that lived a few years too, and that shit was potent. Like one
Yeah.
leaf would fucking it would do damage to you.
Yeah, we
It
get
was so
some basil.
potent.
We get some good basil every so
Smells
often.
so good.
Smells so good, yeah.
I never ate the plant because I felt bad. I just let them grow.
Well, it's good to trim them from time to time, and then you put the trimmings to good use.
I would trim when it started flowering because once it flowers, it'll start dying.
Yeah,
But if you keep clipping those, it just will keep going.
yeah. Lately, all I want to eat is pasta. Speaking of basil, it's like just my go-to, and I can't let it be, but it just feels like all I want to eat is that. And I don't want to be hyper-focused on that, but I'm so tired of a lot of things that I eat and make at this point, and I'm trying to do something different, but...
Sometimes I get the urge to just grow a bunch of stuff, but then I'm like, I'm never gonna eat it. Like,
Well,
it's just gonna go to
maybe it
waste.
will
Garden.
encourage you to eat more healthy, awesome, natural food.
Yeah.
Like if I'm taking care of this thing, why am I gonna fucking kill it just to
But-
eat it?
But you're
When I
not
could just
killing
when I
it.
could just get stuff to eat at the store, you know what I
But
mean?
you're not
yeah,
dumb,
but
but if it's
that the
producing
stuff you
food-
got at the store is exactly where it came from. They didn't make the fucking tomatoes in a lab,
Yeah, not yet.
and you're not killing the plant by harvesting.
Right.
You're
We're
actually helping
proliferating
it.
Yeah. You're supposed to take food from it.
Well, depending on the plant, sure. Tomatoes, yeah, you can
Sure,
do that,
sure,
but
yeah.
not every
Peppers
plant
and-
you can do that.
Peppers, eggplant, beans.
Like, yeah, I mean beans, it's like an underground thing. Well, no, that's
No, my grandfather used to grow them on a fence. He had a whole fucking... He had
it's like a
fucking-
vine thing, isn't it?
Yeah, he had like 10 foot of fence. Maybe it was 10 feet long and probably about 5 feet high. And he just had like fucking like 2 dozen green bean plants growing all up the fence, and like we had fucking hundreds of them.
What are the beans that grow underground? Or am I thinking of something?
I know taters
Com-
grow underground.
completely
All I know
wrong.
is- I don't know about an underground growing bean. I don't know.
Maybe I'm thinking of like peanuts or something.
What beans grow underground? Bambara beans are chickpea-sized seeds that ripen underground like peanuts. They grow in wrinkly brown pods that measure about 1.5 centimeters long and hold 1 or 2 beans each.
Yeah, so peanuts are the only common bean that grows underground.
Oh, peanuts are so delicious, though. Don't peanuts have a sort of backstory in the same way that apple seeds do? You know, like Johnny Appleseed, but there's just like Polly Peanut or some shit like that. Like somebody, Peter Peanut or Philip Peanut Man. There's a guy who like roamed the country, like on a wooden horse, and he
No,
like
it was
spread peanuts everywhere.
the peanut
and
guy
grew-
was Washington Carver.
Is that was he? Did he ride the wooden horse?
No, he came up with like fucking 300 uses for peanuts or some shit like that.
Yeah, but there was like a peanut boom in this country though that like it like overran the country with peanuts.
I don't
The
know.
American peanut boom. Here we go. I know I'm not making this up, but I might be making up the guy with the wooden horse.
But he was the dude that did the cotton gin and all that stuff. I think. My history's a little dull these days. I don't really give a fuck anymore.
Yeah.
You get to a point in your life where you're like, I don't need to know that. If I do, I can just look it up.
The American peanut boom began in the late 19th century, transitioning from a minor, hand-harvested crop to a major commodity driven by Civil War popularity, mechanized harvesting inventions, and the boll weevil crisis that forced Southern farmers to diversify from cotton. Production surged 300% between 1865 and 1870, with popularity driven by circus vendors and baseball games. How interesting and
Bring me
weird.
some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. Yeah.
Yeah. Which also had peanuts in them.
Well, because peanuts gives you something to do. You gotta deshell them. You gotta fiddle with them.
And it's so important to have something to do.
Isn't it?
You know what I mean? I feel like that's why in writing, people who smoke cigarettes are always like, it's like a really like it's like something that people miss from like writing in the 80s and 90s, because like when you write, yeah, somebody can do that. There's like a motion that people do while they're talking.
Dude, I'm playing with a lighter and smoking at the same time, so I always need something to do.
Now people are typically
I'm a fucking weirdo.
typically playing with their phone. That's usually.
It's probably always been something like just humans need to just move around. We can't just sit there and do nothing all day long, you know? Our bodies don't want to just sit there all the time.
Oh man, our bodies get sick and die when we do that too much. I feel like I'm falling apart from sitting around
A
too
rolling
much.
stone gathers no moss, you know?
Ah, yes. Now we're talking boomerisms.
There you go. That was way older than boomerism, though. That was
Yeah, that's all there.
1930s, 1940s.
19. Hold on.
That's something my dad would say a lot. Or the squeaky wheel gets the oil. That was another one. Which,
But like, what the fuck?
what?
Doesn't that just mean that like if you need help, then you're gonna get it first?
No, it means if you need help, fucking speak up. Because the people that don't speak up don't get anything. You gotta make it known that this is what you want. This is what you need.
I see.
You gotta get somebody's attention, you know, if you can't just
Right,
expect
yeah.
people to know what the fuck you need.
Right. Here's some. I looked up dumb early 20th century sayings. Let's see. All wet, wrong. Applesauce, nonsense. Banks closed means no kissing or making out. bees knees and cat's pajamas. I feel like we still say that.
Remember the leave room for God, or leave room for the Holy Spirit, or some shit when
No,
when you're
no.
dancing. You
Oh, I've
gotta
heard.
yeah,
I know what
yeah,
you're
yeah,
talking about.
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I
It's so fucking stupid.
Let's see.
other than like when I was really little and my dad would like dance with me at like a family gathering like a wedding or like those sorts of events. I don't think in my entire life I've ever officially danced with anyone. Officially meaning like, where you're supposed to do that at a dance or whatever the fuck. Ever. I don't think ever, not once ever. It's a very strange thing to me. I when people dance, it's super hard for me not to stare because I don't fully understand it.
I understand moving
Like,
around to music.
yes, that's a different thing in a way because there's other ways you can move to music without it being two people dancing.
Without it being a partnered event.
It's just I don't know, like when people are dancing, I just find it so interesting.
Just gives people a reason to touch each other.
That's what I think.
I never really even thought about it that way because like people dance together that aren't really,
Oh yeah, that's true too.
they're
Right?
like friends or just,
Right, like if you
fucking
go to
relatives.
go to like a ska show, everyone's dancing
Yeah.
I mean,
and loving it. I mean, having the best time ever, by the way.
that's
Yeah.
more of like a dancing by yourself type thing, though.
But I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
right now, man. After probably beer number
Dancing
3
by
or
yourself
4,
together.
beer number 3 or 4, I'll dance.
I'm not a dancer. I really have to be feeling it to actually want to even like my body move at all. And then even then, it's just like a little bit. Like,
It's
little
just
shimmy or
it's just a
something.
little nod, a shimmy.
Yeah.
It's just a small wink and a nod, and
Yeah.
that's just
A
fine.
nod to the music, a face change. Ooh.
Yeah.
Just, that's nice.
Yeah.
Hey.
You get the stink face when something's really good. Like, ooh.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like, oh shit.
Oh, god damn, that stinks. Oh.
Yeah.
A bass line hits you in the face and just stinks you right up. Something funky.
I would come home from school and I would put music on and I'd be all by myself in the house and I would throw myself all over the fucking room listening to loud music.
Yeah. I've probably ruined my ears a few times.
I didn't bounce around. Like I would listen to music, but I would just lie down on like, a huge pile of dirty clothes and just listen.
I did that too.
I used to do that with certain bands. Not everything though. Can't just lay there and listen with everything.
Keep in mind, I ended up a lead singer of a band too. I wanted to interact with music.
Yeah, I just never had the dancing thing. Or the jumping around thing or anything like that.
Sometimes I think everything just takes the right type of intoxicants.
If I get drunk enough, sure, I could do something at a dance or something at a wedding. Who knows? But it's not gonna be good. But I might feel confident enough to try at least.
I just want to have fun without feeling like I'm being noticed for it.
Yeah, like it has to be like I'm never gonna be the first one up there or the second. Like it's got to be lost in a crowd type situation.
I'll definitely go out there. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's not me.
Just more shameless.
I can't. I'm embarrassed. Even if I do something embarrassing and I'm alone in a room, I'm still embarrassed. And I'm not less embarrassed because nobody saw. I'm equally embarrassed. So
I get that too. Like
that's
it's
absolutely
like secondhand embarrassment or party perspective embarrassment because you like picture what you look like from
yeah,
a
it's
different
basically just
perspective, and you're like,
autism,
oh
but
god,
yeah.
this is cringe.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Yeah, it's over analyzing. I think you have
Just
too much
gotta-
of a filter for yourself. So do I.
Just got to embrace certain things. And then you control them, and then you own them, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't bring myself to do that kind of stuff in public, really. I've been asked to dance a bunch of times. I'm like, no. I'll slow dance and shit, but like if I gotta like do a certain dance or like, oh, it's this dance. Let's go. Like I don't know what I don't know how to do the
I
dance you're
gotta tell you
talking
right now,
about.
man,
Like I'm
you've gotta
sorry, like
you gotta be
I don't
real
know these
careful with me.
moves.
You gotta be careful with me in any kind of wedding. That is an issue.
An electric slide is probably the
No,
only
no,
thing
I
I've
won't.
ever known. Maybe
Electric slide's not where I'll go. I won't do that.
I won't. I don't even like that.
It's when things start to tip into the crazier direction, and you know, then yeah, fuck yeah, let's go. You know.
I don't know the two-step. I don't know none of that shit.
What the hell
I
do
don't
you
even-
mean by crazier? Like how crazy is it getting at the wedding?
Yeah, it's getting
For
a little
group
drunker. You know what I
dancing.
mean? It's getting a little darker, a little drunker. You know what I
You
mean?
just start spinning around and shit and being
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you know what I mean.
Michael Jacksoning it up in there.
I also find it
God.
much older ladies like to
Doing the
dance with me.
moonwalk.
Much older ladies typically like to dance with me. Like it's like they think it's funny. I don't know why.
mean, if you're willing,
Yeah. I was at like a dinner party.
like this is
of
a guy
some
who
kind.
knows how to have fun. Let me get
Yeah.
up
Well,
there.
yeah. I think that's what it is. You know, I look like a guy who knows how to have fun. You know what I mean? And I think I give that off, right? So like one time I was at like this dinner party at like my ex-girlfriend's family was having this whole thing. And like, you know, the music is fucking crazy, and half her family was Cuban, and you know, they really know how to party. And like, you know, her like much older like Cuban aunties, they just grabbed me by the hand and picked me up. And I was just like, I'm going in. I'm just going in. I'm just going in. I'm just dancing in there. And you know, and everybody, they started laughing. She was laughing, and I'm just having a good time. What do I give a shit? I just owned
Yeah.
it. But
It's always
let
like
me
my
just say
worst
something.
nightmare.
But let me say something else to the two of you too.
About
I've
like
also
a family party where they want to dance. Like, oh, stop it.
I've also like I also was on stage for like 15 years and also taught classes for 15 years. So I've had to stand in front of people and perform for such a long fucking time that like it's just, and you know, I think that dulls that experience for me.
Oh, dude, I
more than it
don't
does it
care
for you.
about doing shit in front of people, but dancing is definitely not one of them. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. Not even remotely know what the fuck I'm doing.
Would you go on Dancing with the Stars?
They wouldn't even consider me.
I think that there's a possibility.
This guy's got like 3 left feet. Like, what is he? Why is he here? You know, like, why?
But you're the perfect candidate, though. That's what they want. They want somebody who's really starting from scratch.
I mean, they'd have their work cut out for them.
I think Pat could do it.
I know I can't do it. I know that my back would go out immediately, and I'd be like, "Fuck!" I need a full year of training, of working out before I even approach something like that.
I would need a lot of alcohol that whole entire year to even be comfortable doing that shit.
That'd be. We would have to get together and dance at each other.
I'd have
used
to
to
be
it.
drunk for every part
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah,
There would be no other way.
Right, the three of us just get in a room and just start doing the classics, the cha cha cha, the Macarena. What What other classics? I don't know the classic dances. So those are the only two I'm aware of. Oh, the Charleston. The Charleston. That's a classic.
Charleston shoes are pretty banging.
Yep. The Running Man.
I would love to do a documentary on Pat learning how to dance and the behind the scenes where he like gets really frustrated and it's like kind of in slow mo and he like punches this guy in anger because he keeps missing his step.
Anymore.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
He turns to
yeah,
the camera and
exactly.
he puts his hand over the lens and he's just
Yeah,
like,
and then he pushes
he's just
it
like,
out
I
and
said,
walks
turn it
away.
off. Like,
Turn it off. Get
And
out
then
of
like
here.
he throws his he throws his dancing shoes at the camera because he has dancing shoes. They're like that like worn out really really thin leather.
I fling my leotard at the camera.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
yeah. There's a moment where
The way that you slingshot rubber bands when you're in the 90s.
Exactly. Like, get out of here.
there's a dark moment where he thinks he's not going to make it at this game, and so the camera sort of zooms in on his dancing shoes, and they've been tied together at the laces, and they're hanging over like a telephone wire, and they're swinging in the breeze, and like we don't know, we're unsure at that point if he's gonna continue on this journey or not. Like this is a symbolic moment.
And then like there's like a really far away shot because he like ran away from the cameras and there's like that jiggling of the camera while the cameraman's like running to try and get to him to try and find him, and then he's like
No,
the cameraman's
stop
just
it. Stop
taking a shot
chasing me.
from behind a tree and Pat's like really far off and he's talking to the ducks
Yeah.
and the cameraman's just like trying to zoom in on this private moment.
Yeah. Pat's like, I can't fucking do it, man. I can't do it. I can't dance in front of people.
And the duck's like, yeah, it's all right. You got this, man. We
Yeah.
believe
Yeah,
in you. And the
exactly.
camera guy's like, what the fuck? Why is that duck talking?
Exactly.
This guy's talking to the dogs.
This is the best twist.
But here's
by
the
way.
thing. We never even mentioned that the ducks talk. We just go back to the dance documentary. It's
And
not
you
Nothing.
never hear about the ducks
Yeah.
talking ever again, but it's caught on
Yeah.
camera.
right. So that's the thing that blows up. That's the clip that blows up on TikTok, and
You'll be
people are like,
"What
now
the
I have
fuck
to
is
watch
th- There's
this.
a duck talking to this guy.
Yeah, and then there's interviews, and people are like,
He must
"Why
be a
didn't you
really
even-"
good dancer for a duck to talk to him like that.
Yeah,
No,
right.
he sucks. That's the weird thing. He's really bad at dancing. He didn't get any
Yeah.
better. But the duck believed in him.
Yeah. But the ducks, they were just like, keep going, brother.
You got this, man. You got
Right on,
this,
brother.
Wah, wah, wah.
Or then when it's like the big competition, all the ducks are flying over the arena.
Hell yeah, shitting on everybody.
Yeah,
Yep,
they
and
shit
when
on
you're
everybody.
when the person that like lost to you, he like bad mouths you a lot, and then when he leaves, they all shit on him.
Hell yeah.
And then like when the camera pans away and you see everybody's like Dance Dance Revolution pad that they're dancing on, all of them are covered in shit except Pat's.
Just-
Why are
just
they
the only
using
guy
Dance
standing
Dance
there just smiling.
Revolution?
Everybody else
Well-
is also like, what the fuck, man?
Because if you're gonna hold a competition in a rented football field or something, and you got a lot of dancers, everyone's gonna need their required space. So I just pictured a sort of, for lack of a better way to describe it, a Dance Dance Revolution pad of space, like a square. We're talking about dancing, it makes sense.
I know. I thought it was like a dance competition where like he danced with someone against other people dancing together.
I use the duck as a ringer for my Dance Dance Revolution.
No, it's like 1,000 dancers, and everybody's got a tag on their back with a number on it.
This
and
is
they
like an
tap you on the
'80s
shoulder.
dance movie.
Yeah, they tap you on the shoulder when you're out.
You know when they got those square floors with all the cubes that light up?
Oh yeah. When you step on them,
Everybody's got
they
their
light
own cube type thing.
up. Yeah, and from the sky it looks fucking nuts.
Just a giant grid of duck shit.
I did duck shit and guys giving it all they got.
They can't stop because the show must go on.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah.
That sure would be
I'm
something.
not gonna be dancing.
Oh, I didn't think so.
We don't need all that duck shit.
Yeah.
It's probably
I
better
draw
off.
on somewhere. Well,
I saw my ducks today actually. One was
yeah?
here.
How are
Once-
they?
One was chilling while I was mowing the lawn the other day. He just kept looking at me like, "Can I eat or what, motherfucker?" Nibble a little bit, start mowing the other way, and then you start eating, and then come back and you just stare at me again. But he never really moved. He just hung out. They're pretty cool. They quack around. The female yells around for the male all the time.
How long have they been a couple?
Probably 20 years,
Damn.
maybe longer. I got a couple couples that show up now. The older ones, I could tell they're the older ones because the one's got like almost like a curly tail. His feathers are like curling upwards,
Mhm.
just from age, I guess. So he's got like a frilly bottom, and she looks pretty old too. They've been coming here for a long, long time.
They have a nice place at Pat's house.
They used to when the pool was open in the back every year. Well, it wasn't open yet, but the cover would be on it, and they would land in the puddle that was on the cover of the pool. So that was like their chill spot. They would always be in the pool.
Yeah, when I was younger, there was this fucking massive goose, or like it was like a swan almost. It was like an enormous white goose,
Probably swan,
And
yeah.
and it like landed in our pool, and then it just never really went away. It just stayed in our yard and like hung out with us.
That's pretty cool.
It was so fucking random. I don't know if the bird had something wrong with it. Maybe it was injured. It could fly because it eventually was gone. So it's not like it was.
Yeah, that sounds like a swan, a giant goose.
It was
Like-
fucking huge.
Yeah, goose don't get that big. So
How long did it hang around?
For a long time. Like it was like almost considered a pet.
did it have a question mark neck?
I don't think it did. I guess it was a goose.
I mean, depending on how small you were,
Yeah, I was really little.
so you might think a goose would be bigger than it is compared to yourself.
Yeah, I mean it was about my size.
Your perspective, yeah, it could have just been a large goose, I guess, but most likely a swan if it's really big. I don't even see swans around here unless you're near the lake or something.
I wonder why.
They don't hang out near land for any
Hmm.
reason, really. What ducks do is they during mating season, the pairs, like different couples, will fly away and like hang out not within a mile, not even a mile, like a quarter of a mile away from the lake, just to stay away from all the males that are trying to mate. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they remove themselves from that, and a few of the pairs come here to hang out because they know there's
A
always
duck haven.
birds and shit. Yeah, they got water, they got food, and they could probably see all the birds hanging out and hear them when they're flying by.
I love that there's like an underground network of birds that know that Pat's a safe place. It's the best.
The Underground Railroad, so to speak. I guess all the deer. No, all my neighbors use poison. The whole fucking neighborhood uses poison on everything. I'm like the only one that doesn't.
That's so
So-
fucked up.
Everything shows up to my house.
That's so depressing.
It really is. Lawns are fucking desert, of a biological desert. The only thing that likes lawns is fucking crickets and worms.
Yeah, the other day, I was in this chat and this woman was talking about how she wanted to make her grass grow because her lawn looked shitty. And she was like, "Well, what would you guys do if you had a lawn?" And I was
Let
like,
it
"Well,
die.
well, first of all, I'd get rid of all the grass because grass is a fucking nightmare and nobody should have that on their lawn. And then secondly, I would replace all of the grass with things that pollinators use. And then I would fill the back part of the house up with things that you can eat."
I mean, you can fill your lawn with like native wildlife, like fauna and stuff, like flora, whatever.
Yeah.
There's a lot of indigenous stuff to our area that, needs, like everything needs. Like milkweed, you could plant all sorts of things. Like milkweed is for the butterflies. Monarchs only use milkweed to lay eggs because the larvae need that certain thing that the milkweeds have in the plant to grow. Um, like even like the evening primrose, people like think it's a weed, but it's not really a weed. And there's all sorts
A
of
weed
things
is
that
just what people make up.
it needs it. Like there's certain moths that need it.
Like people think
There's a certain
dandelions
bee that
are
needs
weeds.
it.
People just say something is a weed and then it's a weed.
Yeah, so I mean,
But
you
it's
can
not
have
like
all
a
this like
weed
natural
because of
shit just growing
anything.
in your, like make it a meadow instead of a lawn. That's what I've
Exactly.
been wanting to do. Like I've been turning my whole half a yard right now is turning into moss and something else because I just let all the grass die. I don't give a fuck. It's less
Yeah, fuck
mowing.
grass. It sucks. It's
Yeah, and
terrible.
I got a bunch of fucking wildflowers growing over there now. The
Awesome.
whole area is full of white flowers right now.
So much better.
So it's pretty cool. Just let that shit die. Don't fucking worry about it. There's so much better shit that you could be putting there.
Yep. Exactly.
Once you have like a little ecosystem going, it takes care of itself. You don't even
Yeah.
need to fucking do anything. Like all the different bugs regulate each other. The birds will come and regulate every fucking thing. Like all that shit's gonna be taken care of. As long as you don't have standing water for mosquitoes, you're good. That's the only thing you really have to worry about is standing water around here. But, other than that, just let it become a meadow again. Who cares if it's dandelions? Who cares whatever it is?
When I lived in Colorado, there were a lot of places where, like, it's really common where, like, the small bit of grass that is like the curb between the sidewalk and the street was almost always really tall wildflowers everywhere. And I loved it because in New Jersey, if that was growing in those areas along the side of the road, people would cut it down instantly.
Yeah, people don't understand all this shit. Like, who learns about plants that you know? Like, who actively ever learned about plants?
Just
And
one of Rick's relatives is like a botanist, but
Yeah, yeah.
other
maybe
than
one
that,
person, yeah.
yeah,
Like, nobody learns about plants in school or anything else.
not
It's not
really.
something that's
Other than
taught.
like growing a seed, that's about the end of what is
Yeah,
learned.
like you have to like seek this knowledge, and it's actually really important shit.
Yep.
It's too much of a business, man.
Every
Too
fucking
much of a
plant in
business.
your yard that you see that you're like, oh, I gotta mow that, that has a fucking purpose for something. You
Yep.
just don't even fucking think about it. You're just like, whatever.
Because
Get
you're
rid of
just
it.
a big old piece of shit.
And a lot of weeds, classified weeds, are really fucking pretty. Like I got some kind of weed over here that gives like these vibrant purple flowers all over the place. And like there's all sorts of like yellow flowers and they're not even considered flowers.
Yep.
You know what
I
I
also
mean?
say all the time that people should think about why food doesn't grow everywhere.
Because of racism. That's
Well,
literally
there's
the reason. They're like at one time there was food growing everywhere. But then white people didn't want it to be easily accessible to black people. So then they started creating laws about where these things could be. So essentially, this is what it is. Okay, foraging was
it is a health hazard, though.
Foraging was a big part of the African American life during slavery. And then once slaves were freed, what was likely to happen? More foraging. And that was intolerable to the white people. And that is why we don't have food growing everywhere now.
I personally, I wouldn't want food growing everywhere just for health hazard reasons, because you're gonna have fucking rats everywhere. You're gonna have flies everywhere. Like, think about if everybody had just a bunch of food wasting in their backyard. It's not gonna be good.
I mean, I grew
The
up
smell
with
is gonna
a
be
whole
awful.
I don't know if I mean, maybe if you were living in a rotting orchard, but like
Think about no, I'm saying if everybody had food growing in their yard.
Like, I grew up with my yard full of fruit trees and vegetables, and not all of it was always harvested, especially the apples. They fell from the tree and they rotted
And they
because
just sit
they
there
weren't.
in the yard and rot. Yeah.
But like, and my neighbor had apple trees and pear trees. They didn't always harvest them either. But like, I wouldn't say that it created like an unbelievable amount of horror that it,
I mean, I remember my neighbor's yard always had fucking crab apples on the ground, and
Yeah,
there was
in my
flies
yard
and shit
too.
constantly over there. You'd try to walk past, and you'd see like a fucking wave of these fucking things just and then go back to the fruit. Like,
But if it wasn't centralized to one area and it was spread out all over the place, I feel like it would be.
Yeah,
I think it would just be
I don't
worse.
know.
Every
imagine,
house you'd go to would have mice. Every single fucking house. Every house would have rats. I'm
does
like,
have
it's just a
rats.
thing. It's you're not gonna be
Yeah.
able to stop it unless you have fucking traps everywhere. It's
Well, it would be cool if people had more communal gardens in mind then.
communal
Imagine if
gardens.
people turn their front
why
lawns
don't
into
like I
gardens.
never like that's
Parks
always
or
the reason
state
that I thought it
forests?
was. Like I never thought it was a racist thing. I always figured it was just a fucking health thing because that's
No.
just logical to me. You know what I mean?
Well, seeming as how they're pumping shit on all the food that is for us to eat, I don't know if it's any better or worse.
Well,
At
that's
least
to
if
keep
my
the pests
neighbor's
away
growing-
from food. That's to keep all the shit away from it. Because that's where all the disease is. That's where all the fucking the carriers of everything is. That's just mice. I mean, look what happened to the fucking Black Plague. That was the carriers,
Mm.
supposedly. Who the fuck knows?
Well, on
But
that
once you
note,
get
I'm gonna
infested
shut
with
it
mice
down.
and shit, it's a wrap.
Yeah, because they're diseased.
It's just they're gonna have walls filled with shit and piss.
Balls filled with shit.
I've lived somewhere where that happened.
It happens.
Yeah.
It's awful when like you are lying in your bed and there's a wall right behind your head, and on the other side of the wall you can hear. It's the most skin crawly experience.
I lived
It's
in
so
I lived in an apartment once where every so often you'd be sitting there watching TV and you would just hear something in the ceiling run from one part of the room to the fucking other.
I hear that sometimes here, but I think it's on the roof. I don't know if it's in the attic.
I don't think I would mind that, because to me, I hear a thing running. I'm like, okay, it's one raccoon, not 5,000
Right.
rats.
Yeah, like every once in a while, I'll hear it. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like
Yeah,
something
yeah.
on the roof? It's
I hope it's a Highland cow.
probably a raccoon or squirrels. I got a bunch of squirrels and shit that hang out up there. I did see a raccoon up there once too.
There's so many raccoons.
I don't know
in my
why they
yard.
go up there. Like, what do you like? Is that like you go up one tree and then go down the other side, and that's just the only route that you know how to get there?
Probably
Maybe they're just
because
having
once they
fun.
do it once, they're gonna do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over like ants.
Like they don't realize that you could just go around the house. Like you have to go, let's go over the fucking house and
Well, that's
down
the way
other
cats
tree.
are too. Cats will take the dumbest, most absurd route just to get 5 feet across the room rather than just walking in a straight line.
Did you know that fucking young squirrels get a little nuts with older vents on houses that are made of lead? They like chew on the fucking lead and they get all fucking whacked out.
Oh my god.
And then they like end up falling down these vents because they get all fucking weird and skittish.
Just fucking lead poison to squirrels.
Basically, they get like high off of it or something.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what the fucking chemical reaction is doing to them. It's
Well, I know
something
lead's not
something
good
I
for
heard a
you.
long time ago though. They
I
like
know
to
that.
chew soft metal or something.
They chew.
It's not like they're looking for the lead. It's just that there happens to be a soft metal that they're chewing on,
Yeah.
but it makes them like fucking silly or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I might be fucking dreaming this.
All right. Now, on that note, I am going to close down the show now.
Okay, yes.
on the lead rats.
Sturdy vent pipes or caps to keep the squirrels away from chewing on them. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't dreaming it.
All right, Sarah, I'm muting you. Pat, muting you. And I'm saying goodnight to all of y'alls. And we'll be back next Wednesday. So join us right here. And we're starting a little bit later than normally, too. The feed will probably kick on around 9:45. Show will start closer to 10. All right. Okay, then. All right, you guys are muted. Okay. Yep. Well, then we'll see you next Wednesday and all that. All right. All right, then.